Good morning and welcome to day 21 of the 21 Days of Vego. Congratulations, you've made it. You've finished. It's the end of the 21 Days of Vego. But it's never really the end, is it? Because even though this is the last day of my daily guidance, I want you guys to carry on for another week. Another week on your own. And I'm going to check up with you in a week's time. There'll be another video just to see how things have gone. But for all of you that have stuck with the 21 Days of Vego, whether you liked it or not, and you just stuck in there, I just want to say congratulations and well done. But it's not over yet. We've got one more day. So today is a Monday, and most people will be going back to work, unless you work at home, where you're already there, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But so this morning, breakfast and lunch, do it by yourself, okay? Most people in a rush, you're probably gonna make a packed lunch, take it with you for breakfast, have a smoothie, have some scrambled tofu on toast, or take a salad or something, or an antipasti salad for lunch, make something quick. Let's take some avocados and some nuts to snack on, keep that fat content up through the day. And then tonight we're going to make a new dish. We're going to make a very, very nice green Thai curry with tofu and mushrooms and other veggies, which is going to be really nice. And we have some cauliflower rice or zero carb rice, that stuff that I showed you the other day. So that's today. But I just really want you to think about the future of your keto journey today. Do you want to carry on with this? Is it something that feels good for you? By now, you should be feeling pretty good. You should be feeling, if you're doing everything right, you should be feeling quite positive and awake and quite energized. Even if you're not reducing in weight, this series has been to show you how to get into ketosis. It's shown you how to get into ketosis and stay in there. Some of the meals have been reasonably high in carbs if you're in a massive carb deficit, but the intention was for you to know how to get into ketosis in a safe way and stay there. If you found that it's just been maintaining your weight and you want to carry on, then this next week is going to be time for you to reduce your carb intake. Oh, the phone went. So like I was saying, if you want to carry on and you found that you want to have greater reduction in weight, then the following week and the following months, you're going to probably want to reduce your carb intake to make sure it's really strict between 20 and 25. I've been having up to 30, even to 35 some days. I'm still in ketosis every day and I feel good for it. But I found that it's kind of given me more of a maintenance of my weight, which is great because if I'm eating, no matter how I try on a carbohydrate diet, eventually I just seem to go up and up and up. It's so easy, isn't it, to have sugary things and stuff, and that's a whole self-discipline thing. But yeah, so have a think about your future plans with the keto diet, with the Vego way, and see what you think. And I will be here to support you along the way. But anyway, like I said, it's not over, and I think we should have one glass of wine this evening to celebrate as you've done so well. I'm so proud of everybody. There's been such a good response. It's been so good to see people's journeys and how they're changing, how they're feeling, and helping each other, helping you not feel alone, because that's one of the things on this diet. Some people feel very alone, they have no idea what to do. So hopefully I've been a source of information and a bit of guidance for those people. And you have been for me too. It's been the other way around. So thank you very much for that. Day 21. Awesome. Well done. Congratulations. One last note. For those of you that have decided it's not for you, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Get through today. Complete your 21 days. Psychologically, that's going to be good for you. And if you really feel like it's not for you, then I'm going to be making another video after 21 Days of Vego, which there'll be a link to in the description of this video, which is a guidance video of how to successfully come out of keto. As I said yesterday, you shouldn't just start eating loads of carbs like you did before. You will pile on weight, trust me. Do not do that. You need to very slowly increase your carbs by 10, 15 or 20 grams a day and reduce your fat by 10, 15 or 20 grams a day until you get to that perfect level. But the video will show you how to find out a healthy macro balance on a normal diet, keeping in those habits of food tracking and knowing what you're doing, and also how to have a deficit in a normal carb diet so that you can ensure you reach your weight goals. So yeah, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Don't feel bad about it. Well done for trying. And watch the video of how to get out of keto safely. Good evening and welcome to dinner time of the last day. The last dinner of the last day of the 21 Days of Vego. Or the last day of lots of guidance anyway. So we're going to be having Thai curry tonight. Green Thai curry, keto style. And it's going to be quite a big one. I reckon we're making enough for about 4 servings. So remember to cut it down if you want less. But yeah, I can't believe we're here already. 21 days has flown by. And I feel really good from it. I hope you do too. I really do feel like proper setup for keto now to continue on. I'm going to be reducing my carbs each day from now on. But I'm now in a safe level of keto every day. And I know what my safety kind of level is. Hopefully you've worked out what works for you too. And it's been really interesting to hear about how it is different for everybody. But yeah. Here we are, the last day. It's a little bit sad, isn't it? But it never finishes. This is just the end of the 21 days of keto, so there will be continuing videos each week from me with new recipes and new meals, and you can get more content off the website. So this is just the beginning. Okay, let's get cooking. Okay, so I haven't quite decided how much of all of this stuff we're going to be putting in, but I will be telling you as we do it. But there's going to be, for sure, tofu. So it's going to be like a tofu coconut curry. Tofu Thai curry. We've got some sriracha for the sauce, some lime juice, some of the spices over there, coconut milk, mushrooms, some... Oh, that's rosemary. I meant to get the coriander. Not the rosemary. Some chili, some ginger, and some broccoli. And tomatoes. So the first thing we're going to do is sort out this little bugger. So let's get cooking with the tofu. I would recommend that we use coconut oil to cook it in. As it's a Thai curry, they use coconut oil and it's all very coconutty and lovely. So that's what we'll be using to cook it in. See you when the tofu's ready. So I think I'm going to be making bigger chunks of tofu this time, because it's quite easy for the tofu to get a bit lost if they're really small bits, and if you're cooking for a while they can break up. So now with green Thai curry, there's broccoli in it and things like that. So, and obviously it's, well not obviously, sorry, you might not know. I always put the broccoli in once we've got to the soupy bit. So once the coconut oil's in and all of that, that's when I put the broccoli in. Because it's nice to have the broccoli a bit like firmer, not completely mushy. So you'll see how I do it anyway. Okay, so now that's on, I'm going to put a bit of spice on there. Probably put a bit of lemon juice. And some garlic. You can just prod them around a little bit. Make sure it gets stuck to the bottom. And also rotate the pan. Okay, so while that's doing, I'm going to be making rice for the carb eater in this one. But I'll probably just start doing the rice once this all goes into the big pan. And I'm going to be doing my slim rice for me. And you guys could be having cauliflower rice if you want to have anything. So all the edamame noodles again. So in this pan, because we're going to add everything to that eventually, in this pan I'm going to start cooking the onions. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's have a look at the, okay, so we're getting a little bit stuck. But hopefully, oh yeah, just the ones that are in the shallow a bit. I wonder if it's to do with the oil, why they are getting more stuck than other ones. So we can now prepare the other thing. So actually we do the broccoli last. How many? 250 grams of mushrooms. Okay, so different plan with the tofu, just sticking. So we're just going to let it cook like that. If it breaks up, it breaks up. Doesn't always go to plan, but it'll still be there. I'm actually going to add broccoli. Grams of broccoli. And 50 grams of chili. Obviously, adjust the chili content to taste. Maybe get like spice. Now get the coriander out of your fridge and put it there, or trust me, you will forget it. That on there. So everything's going to go in here now. Pop that on there, which now looks lost in that. And we're going to open up the coconut milk and we'll pop that straight in. I'm going to use just the 1 tin of coconut, because otherwise it will make it really high in carbs and that defeats the point. So 1 tin of coconut, I'm going to top it up with some almond milk. Tomatoes in, so we're going to use 150 grams of tomatoes. And just cut them in half and drop them into. Remember, this is 4 servings, pretty much. Okay, mix all of that in. Okay, now we're going to add some seasoning. So, sriracha sauce. This stuff is spicy, so obviously just use what you feel comfortable using. Put some Himalayan rock salt in, about a teaspoon of that, and some garlic. That is spicy. Oh my god, it's nice though. Okay, and also some more lime juice. So now we're just going to cook that for a bit. So let it simmer for like 10 or 15 minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it, and then we've still got to add the spinach and the coriander. So I'll be back in a bit, and I'm gonna cook my low carb rice in that pan too. So I shall see you in a bit. So I'm just gonna add. So it's just been cooking for 3 minutes since I last saw you. Just forgot to mention I'm gonna add the rest of the ginger. You could add, but if you've got any, you could add a bit of saffron to it. Just a little bit. That is perfection, I think, anyway. So we're going to let that simmer now, and I'll be back in a bit. So while it's bubbling away like that, I'm going to add a load of spinach. About 2 cupfuls of spinach, make it really nice and spinachy. So while that's nearly done. I'm going to move this out of the way. Now I'm going to use this to get on with my rice. My rice. So you know how to do it. Drain it, whack it in the pan basically. I hope some of you have discovered using this stuff because it's so good. It really does fill you up. So I would say this is done now. So I'm just going to take it off the heat to let it cool, so it's not boiling hot when it's served. And I'm going to prepare the coriander. So we're going to put a whole load of coriander in here and then keep a little bit for serving. So And I'm going to just season this rice a little bit. Some salt. And a tiny bit of garlic. Also, a tiny bit of coriander. And then the rest. Once this is ready, it's done. So I'm going to stop filming and I shall show you the finished product. Here we have the finished product. Ta-da! That looks really yummy, doesn't it? Kind of like green, yellow Thai curry. So I hope that turned out as well as it did for you guys, as it did with mine. I can't wait to eat that. It's going to blow my head off. But yeah, you're nearly at the end of day 21 of the 21 Days of Vego. I can't keep saying and thinking how proud I am of everybody that's done this and of myself. Yay, we did it all together. It's just amazing to be part of this and to see everybody doing so much to make their diet and their nutrition better. I think people are so much more switched on to their nutrition these days, say like from even just 30 years ago. So it's amazing to see this. But the day's not over yet, and I'm probably going to get like completely trolled for saying this or whatever, but have a glass of wine to celebrate. Just have a glass there. I'm going to raise a glass of you later to say congratulations and well done. Why not? It's only one glass of wine. I think it's about 2.5 grams of carbs per glass of wine. So enjoy it and be proud of yourself, because you should be. You've done amazingly well. And thank you for following and supporting and subscribing. You're really helping me to do what I love, which is doing this with everybody. So I'll see you later on to say goodbye. But it's not the end, just the beginning. Congratulations on completing the 21 days of Vego. Probably shouldn't be having a glass of wine, but why not celebrate? So like I said earlier, you've had an amazing journey. You've got so far. It's really, really good what you've done, and you should be really proud of yourself. It's been really cool to read your journeys, your feedback, interact with you guys while you're going through this. And I hope that it's been really beneficial. I hope it's helped you, and I hope it's guided you to where you need to be, or to understand at least if this is diets for you or not. It's been my pleasure to share what I know with everybody and to learn from you guys too. Like I said, it's a community, so it's been really nice to kind of form a little pod of a community through doing this. And from, where do you go from now? Well, for those of you that want to keep going, it's not over. I challenge you to a week on your own now, using the recipes and the skills that you've learned over the last 21 days, and put it to yourself. And I'll be back in a week with another video to check up, see how you're doing with some recipes and things. And just to keep going, like keep at it, keep doing new things and keep learning about it. And for those of you that feel like it's not for you, you want to go back to eating carbs, but there will be a video released tomorrow, which is about how to come out of keto. And it's a detailed video telling you exactly what to do properly. And as I've said a few times, because I want to stress it, you should not just come out of keto and start eating your old habits tomorrow, because it won't do you any good. But if you do go back to eating carbs and take these new things that you've learned through this journey with you, use a calculator online to learn what you should be eating, the macronutrients you should be eating, and still track your food and have a deficit if you want to lose weight or let go of weight, and if you want to gain muscle, have an increase of protein and things. But let these skills help you still go on to your weight goal. But yeah, and also for those of you that do want to carry on, you might have heard of something called intermittent fasting or cyclical keto. These are all things that we'll be visiting in the future. in future videos that I'll be sharing with you. Just to give you a very, very quick brief note is intermittent fasting is where you eat all of your calories and macronutrients in the space of about 5 hours, so you kind of fast for most of the day, but you should not do that until you're fat adapted. Fat adapted means your body uses fat for your main source of fuel, and that can take up to 3 months to happen, normally a little bit less than that, but I would say don't do that now unless you are fat adapted. And cyclical keto is where a lot of bodybuilders do it to build up the glycogen stores in their muscles. They do it once a week where they eat more carbs and the rest, and it brings them out of keto, but it does build up their restore their glycogen stores, and then they go back to strict keto. So there's lots of different options, varieties of doing keto, and hopefully this has been a really comprehensive guide to teach you the basics of a vegan keto diet that keeps you in a safe maintenance level. And it's been really enjoyable for me and really fun, and I hope it's been really fun for you guys too, and I'll see you soon, but congratulations. Cheers. Remember, eat clean and eat green.